Hello everyone, Legendary Hedgehog here, and today is the second episode for Pokemon Month. Yep, we're doing another countdown, but on Legendary Pokemon. Now, there is basically no rules. Yep, Ultra Beast and Mythical Pokemon will be accounted for on the list. I will be talking about their forms, their Mega Evolutions, and so on and so forth as well. I'll mostly be talking about other design types, forms, Mega Evolutions, and either way, we'll be in for something great. So, let's get ready, because this is top 10 Legendary Pokemon. Yay! I'm so excited about this. Let's get started. Number 10, Giratina. I call it the demonic Pokemon because it's a Pokemon that's like it comes from hell. This is a dragon ghost type. And looking at its normal design right now, it's pretty great. Also, its origin form, like hell, it looks cool. It still keeps its type in its form, and that's pretty cool. And how is it in battle? It's pretty great. I've rarely seen anybody use one nowadays, but that's pretty much not a problem. Anyways, this Pokemon comes from the Sinnoh region, obviously. But anyways, my opinion on this Pokemon is that it's pretty great. I just think that there might be other other legendaries that outrank this one. So far, I have to say you can get it in Pokemon Platinum, Mega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, etc., etc. But all I have to say is, let's move on to number 9 before we do. Giratina, please don't take me to your distorted world, please. Number 9, Lugia. This Pokemon doesn't have a form, but that's not a problem. It's psychic flying. It comes from the Johto regions, hidden sea of caves. And, well, why does it keep traveling deep in the sea? That's a question even I'm not sure about it. Anyways, it doesn't do great in battle. Somewhat, yeah. Its signature move is Aeroblast. I hope I pronounced that right. It's got other unique moves too. While it can be beaten against dark types, electric types, bug types somewhat, rock types, it still doesn't, it's a huge problem. It can beat bug types. I know I said that bugs can somewhat beat it since it's psychic, but it's also flying, which means bugs have a disadvantage. It's also psychic type, so meaning that anything weak against psychic will have a big trouble against Lugia. It can also learn some other types, but I can't remember what those were. It can also learn some rock types. It can also use other moves. But anyways, let's move on to number 8. Before we do, I love Lugia's design. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty cool design. Number 8, Groudon. This Pokemon comes from the Hoenn region. It's fire and ground type. Yes, it does mean that water type can do double the damage. But it makes up for it for its prime form. Why is that? Because its ability is Desolate Land, or something like that. Either way, what does that ability do? Well, if you try and use a water type move, it won't work. So, bad move, water types. Do not go against Primal Groudon. Let's talk about each of Groudon's design. Its normal form is pretty great, but I mostly love its primal form. Just look at that thing. It's like you could see its blood and stuff. Of like its veins. I know that sounds weird, but sorry, I still have a cold. But anyway, does it do great in battle? I have seen it in VGC, so I guess yeah. And that is pretty great. So, I would say that, in my opinion, I definitely love Groudon as a fire ground type. There are other legendary Pokemon on this list that rank it, except for Giratina and Lugia, but still. Let's move on to number 7, but before we do, keep drying up that water. There's too much water, Groudon. Number 7, Lunala. I'm just gonna say it right now, this is the only Alolan legendary Pokemon that's going to be on this list. The only Alolan legendary Pokemon that'll be on this list. Anyways, Lunala is Psychic Ghost. That does seem a bit odd since Dark type types are doubly strong against it now, and while it does have a form and then another form, I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Ultra Lunala or something like that, and then after that, like alternate Crossma, since it still kind of counts, but either way, like Do I think it's very good in battle? Yeah. It's just somewhat. Do I like its design? Definitely. I mean, look at that thing. It's awesome. It's like a celestial bat. Now, I'm not sure why it's ghost, but well, better than like any other weird type. But still, no, it does have a signature move, which actually is pretty great. So, what do I say about Lunala so far? Do I think it's better than Solgaleo? Honestly, yes. But anyways, let's move on to number 6. But before we do, keep soaring in the sky at night, Lunala. You're... Number 6, Deoxys. Now I know people are gonna hate this because Deoxys isn't number 1 on this list, but hear me out. I have seen a lot of other legendary Pokemon, and whether they're in their Mega forms or not, take down this Pokemon. It's Psychic type, pure Psychic type, but it does have forms. Attack, special attack. No wait. It's just attack, speed, and defense. Wonder why there's no special. Oh, yeah, because the special attacks combined with attack and special defense is combined with defense. I think I get it now. But anyways, I love each of Deoxys' designs. But anyways, let's move on to number 5. But before we do, you're badass, Deoxys. Number 5, Latios and Latias. I couldn't really choose which one should be like on the list. It's because that'd be like picking over like which child of yours is the best. But anyways, I decided to just like put both of them at number 5 because there are a couple and besides, I love both of the designs. While I'm not sure about their mega designs, I love the mega designs, but the one thing that throws me off on their mega evolution design is both are identical. I know that seems a bit nitpicky, but honestly, they both seem very identical of design of Mega Evolution. Now, both are pretty great. Battle. So, yeah, let's move on to number 4. But before we do, Latios and Latias are the perfect Yep, sad to say, everybody's favorite legendary Pokemon is not number 1 on this list. It is close. Listen, it's not that high on the list. I mean, not that low on the list, but anyways, Mewtwo is pure Psychic, which means it's Bug types, Ghost types, it's Hell Dark types. It's can defeat it. Now, Mewtwo does have 2 Mega Evolutions. One is Psychic fighting, and the other is just keeps its typing. Now, which one do I honestly like best? Since I didn't put one on the list. Honestly, if I didn't have the no Mega Legendaries rule, I would have had Mega Mewtwo 1 on the list. Yeah, sorry to say it for those who love Mega Mewtwo, because I just love Mega Mewtwo Y more. Plus, I was introduced to that one first, just not Mega Mewtwo X, mostly because of the Genesis announcement. But anyways, yeah, Mewtwo's pretty great, but there are 3 other legendaries that outrank it. So let's move on to number 3, but before we do, number 3, Reshiram, one of my favorite dragon types on this list. It's Dragon Fire, and no, it does not have any form whatsoever. It does, however, have a signature move. I know I keep saying that, and I know every legendary mascot, almost, legendaries have their own signature move. This one is actually pretty unique. Fusion Flare. It's unique because like, well, there's both fusions. For Reshiram, there's Fusion Flare, and Reshiram, Zekrom is Fusion Bolt. Reshiram's Fusion Flare is fiery, while Fusion Bolt is electric. I think Fusion Flare does a little more damage than Fusion Flare. Now, its design, I have to say I love it. I love Reshiram's design. Like, okay, I know Sword and Shield won't have a national dex, but if it does bring like a few legendary Pokemon from other regions, I at least hope Reshiram and Zekrom can be there. Or I just won't mind on what's in the Galar region. Now, before I say anything more about Reshiram, I'm just gonna say this. Why are people complaining about Sword and Shield? I don't really see a problem with it. But anyways, let's move on to number 2. But before we do, I love Reshiram's design, and I'm pissed at every Pokemon fan that's whining about Sword and Shield. Okay, number 2. Number 2, Rayquaza. Yeah, I know, this is a Dragon-type Pokemon, and I'll beat Reshiram, but hear me out. This Pokemon can Mega Evolve, and its Mega Evolution is way overpowered. Blech. Damn it, I hate this cold, but anyways, is Rayquaza is Dragon Flying, or Pure Dragon either way, and so is its Mega Evolution. Well, its Mega Evolution is Dragon Flying, but anyway, a Rayquaza is design. Now, its normal design is actually pretty good. Not as good as Reshiram's, but still. Now, Mega Rayquaza, it looks awesome! Not as awesome as Reshiram, but why is it higher on this list than Reshiram? Mostly because it's overpowered. Now, I know that's like not being fair, but hey, to be fair, it's number 2, it's not number 1. But anyways, so far, I like Mega Rayquaza. It's pretty, not Mega, goddammit it. I meant normal and Mega Rayquaza, either way. Both of a pretty good battle. They both have pretty unique designs, and overall, I don't really see a problem in either one of them. So, well, now that I still have more time, just say a little more. I'm sorry about the whole, whining, Pokemon fans whine. It's just that I don't get why people are hating Sword and Shield. It looks pretty fine. I know the national decks everybody loves, but it's gonna be Number 1, Diancie. Yes, this legendary Pokemon just was outranked every other legendary that was on this list, from the 10 to the 2 to the honorable mentioned ones. Why is that? Well, for one, its design. It's pretty and unique, adorable, well, and also it's got a Mega Evolution that makes it look badass. Also, it's pretty awesome in battles. It can take down a Mega Rayquaza. It can take down practically anything. As long as you know what you're doing when you have a Diancie. It has a signature move, just like most other legendary Pokemon. And also, this was actually my first mythical legendary Pokemon. Like in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Anyways, I'm liking Rocket Chalk. I'm sorry to all the Pokemon fans it's about saying that they're whining about Sword and Shield, and that Diancie will always be my favorite legend.